time working together. I'm Samuel, your first officer.
Please head to gate 41 with your boarding pass and passport ready. Thank you.
Captain, it's Junjia the Pursuer. Ready to board passengers. Waiting on your go-ahead.
Plenty on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, the jetway is going to be connected.
Plenty on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Could you please send the baggage?
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, baggage is on the way.
Plenty on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Could you please send the catering truck?
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, the catering truck is on the road.
Plenty on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828 ready to copy IFR clearance to Karaganda.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828 is cleared to Karaganda Airport via the MIPAG 1 departure runway tree. Climb via SID maintain flight level tree 20. Departure frequency is 118.905, squawk 5207.
Cleared to Karaganda by the MIPAG 1 departure runway tree. Climb via SID maintain flight level tree 20. Departure frequency is 118.905, squawk 5207. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.8. Good day.
Captain, all passengers on board. Luggage loading now complete.
Plenty on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828 requesting pushback.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, pushback request accepted.
Hey, Captain. Tow bar okay? You're clear to start engines.
Plenty on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Pushback is complete.
キャビンアテンダントスタンバイアシドア。業務連絡です。キャビンアテンダントテストフライトバー、テストフライトバー。
Quantity on ground. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828 with Mike, ready to taxi.
Ladies and
IFR.
gentlemen, we will now explain the safety features of this
Boeing Golf
aircraft.
Alpha Romeo
So please
828,
have your
taxi
full
to and hold
attention.
short of runway
Thank you.
tree tree via taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 118.45 when ready.
A&J, inspiration of Japan.
ご搭乗ありがとうございます。
Welcome on board.
皆様お待たせいたしました。離陸いたします。シートベルトをもう一度お確かめください。Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Taxiing
We are now ready
on
for
short runway
takeoff.
tree
Please
tree
make
via
sure that the
taxiway
seatbelt
Charlie.
is securely
Boeing Golf
fastened.
Alpha
Thank
Romeo
you.
828.
Cabin secure for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors, where we'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the safety procedures. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you, including behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you're traveling with children, make sure your own mask is on before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats. Emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. Now, make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your seat pocket. 1 tower, Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828 ready for departure. Runway tree, IFR to Kerrigandah.
Boeing 0 Delta November. Contact ground on 122.7. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. QNH 1024 traffic is Airbus A320 on final. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828.
Quantian Tower, Airbus Bravo Tree 2 Delta Uniform, 50 miles southwest, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus Bravo Tree 2 Delta Uniform. Quantian Tower. QNH 1024. Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat and overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Wind 014 at 11. Cleared to land runway tree.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus 2 Delta Uniform.
Cleared to land runway tree. Number 2 Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8.
Quantian Tower, Airbus Bravo Tree 2 November Alpha for 7 miles southwest. Inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus Bravo Tree 2 November Alpha. Quantian Tower. QNH 1024. Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus 2 November Alpha.
Quantian Tower, Boeing Bravo 5351. Tree miles northwest. Inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Boeing Bravo 5.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Boeing Tree 51.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Contact Wunjo Center on 118.905. Good day.
Quantian Tower, Airbus Bravo Tree 2 November Alpha, 51 miles southwest, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus Bravo Tree 2 November Alpha. Quantian Tower. QNH 1025. Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Quantian Tower, Boeing Bravo 1160, 1 mile southwest. Inbound IC Yankee runway tree approach.
Boeing Bravo 1160. Quantian Tower. QNH 1025. Cleared ILS Yankee runway tree approach. Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8. Exit runway when able. Boeing 160. Number tree for landing. Follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 014 at 11. Clear to land runway tree.
Clear to land runway tree. Number tree, Boeing 160.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus 2 November Alpha.
Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8. Exit runway when able. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Acknowledge last transmission. Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8 go round. Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8. Contact ground on 121.625.
Going around Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8.
Foxtrot 8, contact approach on 127.905. Good day.
1T Tower, Airbus Bravo 5912, 1 miles west, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus Bravo 5912, 1T Tower, QNH 1025, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus 2 Golf Hotel, number 2 for landing. Follow the Boeing 737 on the runway. Wind 014 at 11. Cleared to land runway tree.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus 912.
Boeing 160, turn next taxiway.
1T Tower, Airbus Bravo 5912, 25 miles northwest, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus Bravo 5912, 1T Tower, QNH 1025, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Cleared to land runway tree. Number 2 Airbus 2 Golf Hotel.
Boeing 160, turn next taxiway.
Going to 127.905. Airbus 0 Foxtrot 8.
Tower, Boeing Bravo 1160, for 9 miles east, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Boeing 160, contact ground on 121.8. Boeing Bravo 1160, 1T Tower, QNH 1025, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus.
Going to 121.8, Boeing 160.
1T Tower, Boeing Bravo 208 Sierra, tree 2 miles northwest, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Boeing Bravo 208 Sierra, 1T Tower, QNH 1025, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Boeing 160.
1T Tower, Airbus Bravo 8670, 26 miles northwest, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
ご案内いたします。
Bravo
ベルト着用サインは消えましたが、急な揺れのに備え、お座りの間は常にシートベルトをしてください。この先、座席のリクライニングとテーブルはお使いされます。発熱、腹痛などの症状があるお客様は、早めに客室乗務員にお知らせください。お食事の後に免税品の販売を予定しています。この飛行機ではシートテレビのタッチパネルでもご注文になれます。それでは到着までどうぞごゆっくりお過ごしください。Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. However, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. You may now recline your seat and use your table. If you have any symptoms such as fever or stomachache, please inform a cabin attendant. On this flight, you may order duty-free items on your seat TV. Please enjoy your flight with us.
1T Tower,
Thank you.
Boeing Bravo 5496, 52 miles west, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Boeing Bravo 5496, 1T Tower, QNH 1025, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Boeing 4906.
T on tower. Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo ready for IFR departure. Runway tree.
Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo hold short runway tree. Traffic is Airbus A330 on the runway.
Hold short runway tree. Boeing 25 Kilo.
Airbus 9012. Exit runway when able.
T on tower. Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo ready for IFR departure. Runway tree.
Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo hold short runway tree. Traffic is Airbus A330 on the runway. Airbus 65 tree. Number tree for landing. Follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 01 tree at 11. Cleared to land runway tree. Airbus 9012. Exit runway when able.
Clear to land runway tree. Number tree Airbus 65 tree.
Hold short runway tree. Boeing 25 Kilo. T on tower. Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo at runway tree. Ready for departure. IFR to Narita.
Airbus 9012. Contact ground on 121.825. Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo. QNH 1025 traffic is Airbus A321 on final. Cleared for takeoff runway tree. Boeing Bravo 225 Kilo. QNH 1025 traffic is Airbus A321 on. Airbus 2 Golf Hotel. Number tree for landing. Follow the Airbus A320 on final. Wind 01 tree at 11. Cleared to land runway tree. Cleared to land runway tree. Number tree Airbus 2 Golf Hotel.
T on tower. Airbus Bravo 669 ready for departure. Runway tree. IFR to Neubai.
Airbus Bravo 669 hold short runway tree. Traffic is Airbus A321 on final.
121.825 Airbus 9012.
Last transmission. Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Please acknowledge. Airbus 2 Golf Hotel go around. Airbus 9012, number tree for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 01 tree at 11. Clear to land runway tree. Boeing tree 51, number 4 for landing. Follow the Airbus A330 on base. Wind 01 tree at 10. Clear to land runway tree. Airbus 2 Golf Hotel. Acknowledge last transmission. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Please acknowledge. taxiway.
Montion Tower, Airbus Bravo, tree 29er November, tree 9er miles north, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus 2 Golf Hotel. Contact ground on 121.8. Airbus Bravo, tree 29er November, Montion Tower, QNH 1026, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Airbus 2 Golf Hotel. Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach. Airbus 29er November.
Runway tree, Airbus 670.
Airbus 2 November Alpha. Follow the Airbus A320 on base. Wind 012 at 10. Clear to land runway tree. Airbus 2 Delta Uniform. Number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 012 at 10. Clear to land runway tree.
Clear to land runway tree. Number 2 Airbus 2 Delta Uniform.
Cleared to land runway tree. Airbus 2 November Alpha. Taxiway. Airbus 2 November Alpha. Contact ground on 121.65. Airbus 2 Delta Uniform. Contact approach on 119.025. Good day.
Clear to land runway tree. Number 2 Airbus 2 November Alpha.
119.025. Airbus 2 Delta Uniform.
121.65 for Airbus 2 November Alpha.
Airbus 2 November Alpha go around. Airbus 670. Turn next taxiway. Airbus 2 November Alpha. Did you hear my last transmission? Airbus 670. Turn next taxiway. Airbus 670. Contact ground on 121.825.
121.825 for Airbus 670.
Clear to land runway tree. Boeing 160.
are 82.8 inbound to Carrigan. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 32,000 feet and at an airspeed of 250 knots. It's 10:35, and we should expect a smooth flight all the way. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Descend and maintain 4000 expect ILS runway 23 approach via road transition. Clear to road.
皆様、着陸態勢に入りました。
Captain, we
シ
are
ー
at
トベル
50%
トをお
of
確
fuel.
かめくだ
Descend
さ
and
い。
maintain
小さなお子
4000
様をお
expect
連れのお客
ILS
様は
runway
お子
23
様をお抱
approach
きくだ
via
さい。
road transition.
お使いに
Clear
な
to
った
road.
座席のリクライニングとテーブル、フットレスト、シートテレビをどうぞ元の位置にお戻しください。この先の化粧室のご使用はお控えください。Ladies and gentlemen, we are now making a final approach. And please securely fasten your seatbelt. And please return your seat and table and footrest, CTV and controller to the original position. And also please refrain from using the lavatories.
Climb and maintain flight level 240. Sandwich 354.
Carrigan Tower, Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, 10 miles northeast, inbound ILS runway 23 approach.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828, Carrigan Tower. QNH 1011, cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 23 approach. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828.
Cabin crew to your landing stations, thank you.
Romeo 828. Exit runway when able.
ベルト着用サインが消えるまでシートベルトを締めになったままお待ちください。物入れを開けた時に手荷物が滑り出る恐れがありますのでお気をつけください。この先電波を発する電子機器もご使用になれますが、携帯電話での通話は周りのお客様のご迷惑になりますので、もうしばらくお控えください。皆様、ANA、ジェットエアウェイズ、スターアライアンスパートナーとの合同シェア便をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。
Boeing Golf Alpha
次
Romeo
のご搭乗をお待ち
828.
してお
Turn
りま
next
す。
taxiway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now displayed the main seating with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Take care when opening the overhead compartment, as luggage may fall out. From now on, you can use electronic devices that emit radio waves. However, please refrain from talking on cell phones out of consideration for other passengers. Take your flight with ANA, Jet Airways, and our Star Alliance partner. We look forward to serving you again. For your safety, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Thank you. 皆様、まもなく到着いたします。ベルト着用サインが消えるまではお座りのままお支度ください。
Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Exit runway when able. Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Contact ground on 122.0.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Carry.ground, Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Request taxi to parking.
Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828. Taxi to gate 1 via taxiway.
Taxiing to gate 1 via taxiway, Boeing Golf Alpha Romeo 828.
Disarm doors.